Hello, everyone. Preston Dunyan here with your On This Day in North State Weather History for August 20th. And today, we look back at the Fountain Fire of 1992. At the time, this was the third most destructive fire in state history and the most expensive to contain as it ravaged communities along Highway 299 in eastern Shasta County. Now, no one was actually killed or severely injured in this fire, but the human impacts were still severe. Hundreds of homes and outbuildings, as well as businesses and schools, burned, as well as thousands of acres of privately owned timberland. So the impacts were severe and the fire was intense. And that's captured in the story of Bob Hewitt, who told the LA Times after losing his home in Round Mountain to the fire that potatoes he had planted in his yard cooked in the ground as the fire had rolled through. And he also found wine bottles melted from the intensity of this blaze. Hard to even wrap your head around, but in the face of tragedy, there is also heroism. And that takes us to the story of 15 people trapped in a meadow at about 5 p.m. on August 20th, cut off from Highway 299 by the encroaching fire. And in the face of that tragedy, heroism emerged in the form of Douglas Pride, a helicopter pilot who flew in and was able to rescue some of those stranded in that meadow and get them out. He wasn't able to come back, and eventually at 10 p.m. later that night, fire crews were able to get to the rest of that party that was trapped out there. But again, this reminds us that even in the face of disaster, the North State community stands strong and supports each other.